Hey everyone, happy August. This is Linda Baker of the Long Panel Realtors, and I'm here to give you your monthly market update for Silicon Valley real estate. Well, were reporting last month that we were starting to see a little change in the wind, and we're definitely seeing that change continue from July to August. What's happening? Well, I like to compare a month not to the previous month, but to the month from the prior year. To me, that gives me a better picture of what's actually happening in the marketplace because each month tends to have its own nuances based on, let's say, 4th of July happening the same time every year. So, what's happening year over year versus month over month? Year over year, we are seeing many more active listings this year than last year. We've seen it actually pop more than it's been for about 2 years before that. So it's definitely seeing a climbing impact. But with that said, at the end of the month, we only had 1,259 active listings for all of Santa Clara Valley. So is your glass half full or half empty? It all depends on how you look at it. We're also seeing an increase of active listings for the condo market as well. So once again, half full or half empty, that's up to you to decide. As a buyer, this is a great time to try and get actually into the marketplace. We're seeing more listings than we have for a while. Interest rates are still very healthy. And I think that there is a burnout factor for all the people who were trying desperately to get into the market the first half of the year. And they're now taking a mental break because it does take a toll if you have to keep writing offer over offer over offer. So, more good news if you're a seller, you're still realizing an average price gain from this year to last year of about 15%. I'd say it's a pretty good return on investment year over year. Now, but we did see a drop in the average price from June to July. So, is that a trend? I don't know. But when I was looking back on last year's market information, we also saw a dip in July as well from June. So it's not unusual that we peak at the beginning of the year and then we feel prices kind of settle back down toward the second half of the year. So is that a long-term adjustment or is it simply the normal cycle, I'll say that right sometime, in real estate market? I think it's the normal cycle. I've seen it year after year. So I think this is us taking a bit of a breath. It has been a great run, and it's not to say that the market has changed from a seller's market to a buyer's market, but what that means as a seller is that you've got to be smart in how you present your property. You've got to give them that wow right up front, and you have to realize how you are pricing your home is going to set the tone for negotiations, because there's still that mentality in the back of your people's mind that if it's priced too high, they're just going to let it go by and let it wait for a while. And if we need to sell the house quickly, then the price needs to reflect that. So once again, interest rates are not being raised yet by the Federal Reserve. That was just announced this morning, so that's great news for the buyers. I think that inventory going up is actually a good thing because it gives people more to look at, and it's going to create more committed buyers because they're going to take a look at everything on the market and not feel like they're being pushed into something, which is actually a good thing because you won't have people backing out at the last moment. There's some other strategies that we've got going on out there for our clients. We're starting to talk to our clients now to start to think about contingent offers. If you're a buyer looking to move up in the marketplace, this is an opportunity for a house that's been sitting on the market to maybe throw out a contingent offer. It's good and healthy, and to say otherwise would just be, I think, disingenuous for what's good for the overall health of the market. And remember, 15% increase year over year is still a really healthy increase. Will it continue through the rest of the year? We will find out, but I think that the rest of the year we're going to see kind of a firming up of prices, meaning I don't think we'll still have a steep appreciation. I think the market can take the rest of the year to absorb the 15% prices that we have enjoyed so far this year in market appreciation. Looking forward to keeping you posted next month on what's happening. We have some great listings coming up at different price points, and I'll be sending those out to you as they come up. But in the meantime, have a great last month of summer, and we'll talk to you at the beginning of September. Take care.